All right, if you're still wondering how to make moms smile this Mother's Day, we may have just the thing for you. It's a unique way to spend time while also bringing out mom's artistic side. It's a glass blowing class in Escondido, and the artist and teacher himself, James Stone, joins us live with a look at what it takes. Good morning, James.
Good morning, Alicia. Good morning. I'm sorry you're not here to warm up in this nice warm studio. I know it's a little chilly outside today.
It would feel good in that nice warm studio. I've been to your old one, but I understand you're at a new location now in Escondido.
We did. We moved to a new location in Escondido, 1285 Simpson Way, right on the fringe of the auto park. We needed a little more space. We can handle larger groups now. We needed more space for some of our stuff that we make. We have our own metal shop now and our own finishing area. It's very nice. And Escondido, anybody who's considering a move to any place in San Diego County, Escondido is so business friendly. They've treated us wonderfully.
Oh, that's great. Great. Okay, so last time I was at your old studio, we made a tumbler together. What are we making for Mom this weekend?
Well, we're making hearts for Mom because after all, we're all in our mom's hearts and our moms are in our hearts. So you remember what the furnace was like, right?
2,300 degrees, am I right?
You are correct, 2,300 degrees. So we're just going to reach in here and we're going to get a little hot glass out. And we're going to walk over here and we're just going to shape it up a little bit. So hearts are really easy to make. We actually start teaching hearts to children age 9. One of the beautiful things about making a glass heart for your mom is that she'll have it forever and she will always love it. So that's the first gather of glass. Now we're going to put a little more glass on and put some color on. And you remember, once again, into the furnace we go. Out we come with some hot glass. So in this particular case, we're just going to use some silver green, and then we'll melt that in. We're going to go over to, remember the reheating device over here?
I do remember that, yes.
And it's a little chilly today. It's only running about 2,200 degrees. Normally this is about 2,500. But we have fans on you so you can be comfortable. So you can come in and make these hearts. It really doesn't take long, 15 or 20 minutes to make a heart. And I'm going to speed it up just for the camera, the magic of television. So here we've put the color on. We're going to heat this one more time.
All right, James, we're almost out of time, but real quick, how long does this process take and how many people can be in a class?
Process takes about 15 minutes a person, and we can handle right now up to about 25 people in the class.
Nice.
You can go to our website, stoneglass.com.
Okay.
You can get onto the reservation system and actually do a reservation.
Okay.
And we have positions open for this weekend for Mother's Day.
Perfect. Okay, and with that, we will leave you for now, but we will come back to you at 6:45 to see that final product. Thank you, James. Stay warm.
You're welcome. I look forward to you. Yes, ma'am. All right. Bye-bye.
Now, this morning, we've got an idea that's not only lets you spend time with Mom, but it also brings out her artistic side. It's a glass blowing class in Escondido, and the artist and teacher himself, James Stone, joins us live with a look at what it takes. All right, James, so you started making that heart for Mom at 5:45. How's it going now?
Well, that heart at 5:45 is in the oven cooking. It will cook for about 16 hours. But the hearts that we'll be making for Mother's Day and hearts look just like this. These are actually made by some of my students. So glass blowing is very easy if you have a guide to help you through. It's like learning to dance. In fact, we call the dance floor the area where we work. For Mother's Day, we have all kinds of wonderful things, not just classes. And for mothers and daughters, mothers and sons, take a glass blowing class. I promise you, you will remember it for the rest of your life. You will never forget those moments together. The fire just kind of bakes all that into your brain. So we have all kinds of classes. You can buy a gift certificate. You can come and buy gifts. We're just up here right off the 15 and the 78 in Escondido. These are all things that I've made and my students have made, but they're wonderful gifts.
Those are wonderful indeed, and it's such a labor of love. So what better gift to give mom something from the heart, and then maybe take her to the class yourself, because we are giving away a class. And I understand you are in a new location right now in Escondido. How is that going, and how is it different than your old location?
Well, our old location was a pole barn in Rancho Bernardo. We actually have a real studio now with a real four-wall white gallery and lights. Our equipment stays clean. We don't have to clean it every week. We have far more space. We could only handle about a dozen people in our old studio. We had our opening last Saturday, and we had 225 people here. It was really exciting. Yeah,
okay, so that oven gets to be 2,300 degrees, so I imagine it's nice and warm and toasty in there on this cold, rainy morning. What can we expect on Mother's Day? Are you actually doing classes on Sunday?
On Saturday and Sunday, there are some classes still available on the internet. You can go to our website, stoneandglass.com, and register for a class. And you can always bring a group of 5 to 6 people, and we'll schedule a class based on your schedule. We have our regular scheduled classes, and you can order a custom class.
It is so neat, and you actually blow air into that glass. I wish we had more time so we could see that, but it's fascinating how you can create something so beautiful in that hot oven. James, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you very much for having us. Please come to Escondido and visit. It's a wonderful place.
All right, we will.